following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Get In Loser. We're starting a podcast. You know who it is. It's your boy, Cheetah.
It's your boy. It's a Monday. Your boy, Chop.
It's your boy, Yoder.
Yeah, back again. New time. A little crazy. We got a text from a friend and said, yo, can we do an episode on Monday? And we said,
Hell yeah.
for you, brother, of course.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to, ramble. I'm just going to pass it on over to them.
What up? It's good to be back.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Been a minute. It's been about a year and 6 months, so it's definitely cool to be back. Got the whole gang here this time,
Yeah,
minus
man.
Andy. Hashtag free Andy.
Free Andy.
Free Andy.
But good to see you, bud.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you guys, too. It's hyped to be sitting down, man, for an actual pod again. This is awesome.
Yeah, this studio is freaking awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
awesome
This
to
place
see
is sick.
the
This is the big leagues.
see the progress you've made.
Hold on, Cheetah. Hold on. You just like, oh, here's these guys. You're not going to introduce the band? Here's the band Losers Club?
Here's the band, Losers Club.
What up?
What up?
They know who it is. They know Nate. They know what's up.
No, I'm just saying, like, if...
We can go through.
Yeah, go
What's
through.
your
Yeah.
name, dude?
I'm Aiden, but everybody calls me Sandstorm.
Sandstorm!
What do you do, Sandstorm?
I play guitar and I do backing vocals.
I'm Nathan. I play guitar and sing poorly. Yeah.
I'm Paul, and I play bass sometimes, decently enough.
I think you're good at bass, dude. I'm Fan. I play drums.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
And Andy's still in Canada, but he's here in spirit.
He's here in spirit.
Hashtag free Andy.
One day we're gonna get him on the pod too.
Or we go out and visit him.
Hopefully sooner
We
rather
can do
than
a pod
later.
in Canada.
Yeah, we'll take our equipment there.
Canadian pod. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate, can you go to Canada?
I used to go a lot, but I've had this problem with my ID for like the last 8 months that I can't renew my ID because shout out Ashland County, Ohio. I got a speeding ticket and the number was so long that New York State thought it was 2 tickets. So they only have in their system that I paid off 1 because there's only 1 ticket that exists. But it says it's 2 tickets.
Oh boy. Sounds
So
good.
once I can renew my enhanced license, I plan on going back to Canada some more for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna go. We're gonna rescue Andy.
Rescue the boy, dude. Rescue the boy.
We'll sneak him out as my grandmother. Say, this is my grandmother. I'm taking her for a bingo hall.
Yeah, I think he'll pass. As
That'd
that.
be sick, dude.
It would be sick.
We'll do it
Absolutely.
for you then. All right.
All right. 50 bucks.
We'll leave your name out of it.
Sounds good.
All right. Cool.
He said 50 Canadian?
Yeah, dude. We'll be all right.
I get the idea.
So what's up, boys? Just got back from tour, right? Tell us about that. What was that like?
It was freaking insane.
Sounds pretty insane.
Yeah, there's not much more to say than that. It was a dream come true. I think the coolest thing about the tour was Simple Plan and We the Kings could not have been cooler people.
That's
Like,
fucking awesome.
we really lucked out that we got to tour with 2 bands that are super humble and super good people. I mean, everybody on the tour treated us like gold the entire time. I mean, even the last day, they delayed doors for us, which we weren't supposed to be on the tour, or we weren't supposed to be on the Nashville date. We got added at the last second, and the tour manager pushed back doors 20 minutes so that we could get a sound check, which that shit does
That's
not happen.
badass.
So
That's so cool.
shout out Danny Vance for being the man, but yeah, I mean they were really really good to us. The shows were incredible, and I think that every day we just there's so many moments where we just stopped and we're like, dude, we're on fucking tour with Simple Plan and
That's
We
so
the
cool.
Kings, and it was really cool. And I think, like I said, I think that the coolest part was to see, there's always the fear of meeting your idols under, being disappointed and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I mean, I don't think any of us were disappointed. you know, seeing especially like how they like balance their families and like their grown up life and shit. Like, I think that probably inspires all of us, and the fact of, you know, we're getting up there in age and probably have families of our own here pretty soon. So to see them be able to balance it the way that they did, like Travis from We the King specifically, like he had all 4 of his kids out with him.
That's awesome, bro.
And like, dude, it was just, I mean, on the last night, like we went into their green room and we were like, thank you so much for being so kind to us and letting us on the tour. And like Travis just looked at us. He's like, man, he's like, anytime management asks, it's always a yes from me.
That's
And
fucking
like
sick.
that was like really, really cool. Like on the last day, like I didn't talk to Pierre much from Simple Plan, but like on our way out on the last night, like he just walked up to me, gave me a high five. I was like, yo, I love you, dude. Like you guys crushed it every night. And we were like, well, like, yeah.
That's
so
fucking crazy.
you know, shout out Chuck from Simple Plan. He was the one that made that all happen and really took us under his wing. And you know, it was really cool for us because we didn't just have our friends with us, like we had some of our family with us and stuff, which was really cool. The way that the dates fell, like we were able to bring a lot of our friends and whatnot, and it was definitely not your traditional tour by any means, but
We rolled deep.
Hey, man. Why
We're
not?
talking like 11, 12 people in a van.
Oh, dude.
D.
Well, there you go.
No way to sleep, nothing. But like it all worked out, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
That's the best way to do it, man.
it was. I think that it was a good test for all of us too, because it was definitely, you know, we're a very laid back band. Like we've gotten as far as we have being laid back and kind of just being go with the flow. And this was definitely like the most pressure that we've ever felt, I think, all of us as musicians. You know, I've done bigger tours in other bands, but like never being a vocalist or whatnot. And, you know, I know this was your first bigger tour. Than joined off a Facebook post like 2 months ago. So like his life is completely
That's crazy.
like you know, it's so crazy like to talk about that for a second. Like, you know, we went from not being able to find people to play in our band to touring with Simple Plan in like
That's fucking wild.
3 months. Like there's legitimately like, and you know, it's just crazy how all that worked out for us, and we're super thankful for that. But yeah, shout out Chuck from Simple Plan for making that happen. And man, I don't know what else is gonna happen in our band history or in our lives, but like now that it's like in history, like nobody can take it away from us that we toured
Yeah,
with
you're going to have
Simple
that
Plan,
forever,
which was,
dude, regardless.
it's pretty cool. So.
Yeah, that's bad. That's awesome, dude.
So with the first night of that Simple Plan little tour, that little set tour, was it on side stage, or was you actually like, screw it, I'm going to the crowd and listen to this band?
So it's funny. We were all probably the most fired up that we've ever been. Like I said, we're all pretty like laid back guys, but like we were pretty fired up. Than was definitely a little bit fired up there specifically. Who like Than's like the most like chill, definitely probably the most chill out of all of us. But you know, we were all like, first night didn't go off as well as we wish that it did, which was tough because it was our hometown. Like I definitely, crazy enough, like I think I kind of speak for all of us, like as much as we're from Rochester, like Buffalo is kind of more of our home in the sense of it's like people know where Buffalo is. A lot of people don't really know where Rochester is. So like, you know, I just kind of feel like we're more of a Buffalo band when it comes down to it. So we had so many friends there and stuff. And the thing is like, we thought, in retrospect, we thought it went way worse than it actually did because we couldn't hear anything on stage because our in-ears went out when we started. But you know, I went out. It was funny. My friend Joey was, or I shouldn't say my friend. I should say our agent Joey was texting me. It was like, he's like, I know you're bummed, but come out and watch Simple Plan with us. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm just gonna stay in the van, whatever. So I wound up going out for like the first 2 songs, and like everything went away under like, yo, like we're on tour with fucking Simple Plan. Then like we were backstage, and their tour manager came up to us in the middle of the set and was like, yo, there's a there's a ritual that you guys have to do for touring with Simple Plan. We're like, what's that? They're like, you guys gotta dress up as Scooby-Doo for the Scooby-Doo theme song. So, you know, by the end of Buffalo, I think all of us were back on the same page. We were able to rub it off. Rub it off is probably the wrong term. Let it roll off our back.
Rub it off.
Might even be just as bad.
Yeah.
But,
the combo is atrocious.
but we watched them side stage every night that we were with them, and flawless musicians. Like, can't say enough about them as people, but like also just like musically, like it was just crazy seeing how tight they were every night, and they're professionals, and they're professionals for a reason. And that was really cool. Same with We the Kings. Like, We the Kings, Travis is a freaking front man, dude. Like, he's a really, really, really good vocalist and very good front man. And it was it was a little bit funny, like the We the Kings that I remember, and like the like Check Yes Juliet videos and stuff. Like, they're like younger, and like they're like kids like our age, and like time kind of moved on a little bit, because like Simple Plan looks exactly like they always do. Dude, like I don't know what Pierre does, and no sus shit, but like I hope when I'm his age I look like him, because like he looks exactly like he did when he was like 25, 26.
That's crazy.
But the guys in We the Kings, like, all great looking dudes, but definitely show their age a little bit more. So it's kind of interesting to see, like, like we call their guitarist Dad, so there's normal dad and emo dad. But they were all great guys. So it was cool, for sure.
Yeah, that's badass, dude. That's so cool to hear, especially because like me growing up, dude, like Simple Plan was my band growing up. I was like, you know what I mean?
Got me
That was
through
my
some
favorite
real
band
shit.
ever growing up, dude.
Perfect. Just a kid.
So like
to
hear that they're actually like good people outside of like music, that's fucking great to hear, dude. That
Dude,
makes
they're
me
the
hyped.
best, man. Like, they went so far out of their way to like make sure that like we were welcomed and taken care of, and same deal. Like, I think everybody on this couch, like, not just because we just got off tour with them, but like Simple Plan like got me through some shit. Like, when I was a kid, like, you know, listening to like Welcome to My Life, like,
dude.
when I was like
yeah, that's good.
when I was a kid, but then like, dude, seeing it live and being like, shit, man. Like, I feel like they were like, I feel like it was like revisiting like an old friend that you haven't seen forever.
Yeah.
Like, but it was there's not enough good things that we could say about it, for sure.
That's badass, dude. And then I wanted to ask you a question, because you said that you just joined up like 2 months ago. So like when you seen this Facebook post and like joined this band, did you think, was there any inkling in your mind that it was gonna end up like this?
Not even close.
Yeah.
like it's so funny because Rochester, the local music scene it's very diverse, but it's super concentrated too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in another band, and we'll play like breweries and stuff like that, like 3-hour long sets. It's kind of like background noise more so than like people are coming out to see bands play music. But I was kind of getting to the point where I was like, I kind of miss the camaraderie in the music industry, whatever. So I was thinking about like, okay, I'll go on these groups on Facebook and see if I can maybe start like a cover band or something. Just like completely admitting defeat, right? And then the post was literally, it was so vague. Like, I joke with these guys about it. Like, the post, it said like, do drummers in Rochester still even exist? Like, looking for a drummer for Losers Club. Like, had a couple qualifications. I was like, I think I got it. We'll give them a message, whatever. But I joke with them all the time. You should have made it say like, we'll be opening for Simple Plan in a couple months, and we'll be doing some other cool shit. Like, it's wild.
Awesome,
complete 180 on life. Weird.
That's crazy. Yeah. It was funny because before you guys showed up, I was joking with Yoder because he joined up with the pod at episode 100.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, look at you. I said, you joined up with us at 100. I said, now you've met a band. You've been on the tour bus. You're about to meet another band. I said, did you ever think it was going to end up like this?
No.
So it's cool that you guys got your like moment like that too. It's awesome. Yeah.
And yours like our moment too.
Yeah.
For sure.
I thought you were say your daddy.
No, don't. All right, get the fuck out. You ruined it.
It's funny how life works like that. Like, I don't think that there could be a better fit than the situation that we're in. We're all like pretty compatible people. we all fit the name and the brand for sure.
You call me a loser, dude?
I'm calling you a loser, dude.
I'll take it. I love it.
But
Damn.
Well,
but,
that happened last week too.
but it was great. We like I said, we're super happy with where everything's at, and there's more stuff coming. Like we got red jumpsuit. in
Oh,
August,
shit.
which
Yeah,
is,
we're talking about that too. Yeah.
like
Where's it?
what the hell is going on?
Wait, where's the closest? I'm not driving 6 hours to Albany.
Albany's the closest, unfortunately.
How about Ohio? What's that show in Ohio?
I don't think they're playing Ohio. We're not playing Ohio.
Yeah.
But
6 hour road trip, boys.
yo, you guys make the road trip. I'll get you guys
Yo,
I might just quit my job right now, dude. Just
Hey.
live in your van.
in. Where are you
Fuck it.
working nowadays?
I can't say that. Can't say that. It's a secret.
Secret. All
top
right.
secret.
FBI.
10-4, you don't want fans.
I work in a hotel. It's just
You don't want fans.
as a
showing up
as
with
a
that.
as a housekeeper. Hey, I work at the casino down the street
All right, calm down.
as a valet.
All right, calm down. We're not here to jerk off the casino. All right.
I'm an alien at the post office.
Alien at the post office.
Yes.
So you deliver mail?
No, I'm the person you come in when you want to complain about the carrier.
He takes all the brunt.
I'm the window clerk when you mail stuff or want to get your passport.
You're way too happy to be a window.
That's what I said. That's what I tell him all the
Remember
time.
we had this conspiracy that he was a serial killer last episode?
Yes.
Like you're just
might be.
way too nice of a human being.
He's got
my
a very-
coworkers call me the golden retriever because
I
I'm
see
always.
it. I see it.
You could
I see it.
be pissed off if you want and call me all types of names. I just smile and
wanna
it
be
just gets him
scratched.
more upset.
He's like this.
Yeah, he's our peacekeeper here. He keeps
Hell
me
yeah.
and Drew from fighting each other.
Who's this Drew guy, man? It's Chop, man.
God,
You got enough.
I don't know who our peacekeeper is.
Sandstorm.
Sandstorm's definitely not the peacekeeper. No,
Definitely.
I told you,
No
he's
offense.
secretly the crazy
wait.
one. I know
Are
it.
you guys are telling me you guys like the Jamaican bobsled team from Cool Runnings?
Oh my fucking
He's Sankaman, where he starts, where someone starts to buy fart.
Yeah, you need your egg.
Can't you just be normal for once? Ever?
Yeah, that went over my head.
I think I
I'm the
might
one
be
who
the only
just
one old
accidentally
enough to get that
stumbles into
reference.
the bar fights.
So
That
like
happens.
Sandstorm's like the guy that like the innocent guy that accidentally makes it worse. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
would
I
say
feel like that's a
pretty
fair
accurate.
like I feel like that's like a fair like assumption. Paul and I are pretty similar, I think.
Yeah, for the most part.
Like we're both half Hispanic and I guess we both have tattoos, we both do the same thing for work, so Than is definitely like laid back. Like we don't really butt heads about
Yeah.
we
mean, that's
haven't
good.
really had like a band blow up, but note that like we've also been together for like 3 months, but like
Hey man,
Like-
maybe
we're all like pretty laid back guys, and the unit kind of takes care of itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was cool too. Like, obviously, we met Nate before we met the rest of you guys when we first brought him on the pod, and that was like as soon as I seen the name, I'm like, yo, this can't be a coincidence. Losers Club, we're getting loser. Like this, we got to make this happen.
Absolutely.
And it was so cool because like the whole time we were waiting for you to show up, I'm like, what's this dude gonna be like? Is he gonna be fucking? He's gonna be an asshole? And then you show up and you're just like the coolest fucking dude ever.
Yeah.
And then we end up talking for like almost 2 hours, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
No,
is
almost 3
happening?
hours.
Or,
That
yeah,
was-
almost 3 hours.
Yeah, we brought Fish to that one too.
Man, I miss Fish.
Oh, Fish.
Fish. Yo, Fish is on my shit list right now, but shout out
Oh,
Fish.
all-star of the Nashville show.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I mean,
Fish
you know, we view you guys as friends, and you know, we're super happy that our paths crossed. Like, you know, now that the band's starting to take off a little bit, you know, you found us at a time when it really wasn't. You know, I had no idea what I was gonna do with the lineup, or if we were gonna tour, if we were gonna play shows, and you know, now seeing it come to fruition and seeing people start to believe in it, it's really cool. But like, we'll never forget who believed in it first. So, like I said, definitely gotta thank you guys for believing in it the way that you did. And you know, I know Sean, you specifically aren't big on going outside and going to social events, but it meant a lot that you guys came out to our show in Buffalo.
I'll do it for you guys, man. That's all right.
and saw us, and my man fumbled the bag on the Sandstorm joke.
Yeah, I did.
I was gonna pay him $100, to ask if your dad was a cop.
No, it was Cheetah. It was Cheetah was going to ask his dad was a cop.
See, I didn't know that.
Maybe it was. Maybe I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I was wearing a hoodie that was like 3 times way smaller, and it was kind of crushing.
Oh,
my
you
finger.
did buy this
Yeah.
one?
I had to, dude. I had
that's
to.
crazy. That
I
is
had to.
crazy. Yo,
I
so
had to get it no matter what.
so that's what was. So it sucked with the Buffalo show because
They
it was
rushed you
so
guys.
cold.
Yeah.
We were the only band that had hoodies.
Yeah, speaking of fumbled bags.
Yeah, fumbled bags. I fumbled the bag bad on this one. We're the only band that had hoodies, and we didn't restock the hoodies before the tour.
Ooh.
So we had like 11 hoodies left, and they sold in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Bro, if we had like, I swear to God, if we had stocked 2,000 hoodies, we would have sold 2,000 hoodies.
yeah.
Like bag fumbled hard, dude.
Yeah, dude. I had.
Yeah,
dude,
only thing I like about that Record Room show, they seem like they rush you guys.
Oh, they did.
They
Yeah,
got too much
they
salt.
did.
Hey,
pushing us
It
up
was
to
a
the floor.
Friday night, right?
Yeah.
yeah, two
Yeah,
more
they're,
songs.
like,
Hey,
pushing us
It's
up
like
the
weird
door.
change.
you tell the sound guy 2 more songs, guy. Promises.
Yeah, and they were really mad at us for doing that second one.
It was also
Yeah.
spring break. Like,
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
it was spring break just starting, so it was really, really hectic. But we had no idea that they were going to switch it over to a nightclub afterwards.
Yeah, we had no idea that like Chippewa like is
Oh,
like
yeah, it
that
gets
now.
crazy.
Yo, we had a
That's crazy.
good time on that bus afterwards. Just watching out the window.
Like, yo, to whoever's watching this that's not from Buffalo, I highly recommend going down to Chippewa on a Friday night and just.
Oh, I
bringing
used
a
to
lawn
party
chair.
on Chippewa every
Like,
weekend. I
just-
know.
just
I remember.
bring a long chair and just watch because
Oh, I remember what it was like. It
we
gets
saw
wild.
some crazy shit.
Yeah, it gets
like-
wild down there.
We were just in Nashville on Saturday and we went to Broadway, and we saw some crazy shit there too. Don't get me wrong, but like Chippewa probably rivaled Broadway.
Dude, Chippewa gets wild, man. I used to party there literally every weekend. I know how crazy
Hey,
it is.
Cheetah, tell them about the New Year's Eve party. How your friends still up on? How you saw?
Oh yeah, I was there for like New Year's Eve for like 2013, and I ended up the one of the clubs there had like for New Year's Eve they were like letting people in if they were 18. So me and my buddy had brought 2 of our other friends with us that were only 18, and my one buddy left to go bring his girlfriend home because she was complaining. And for some reason, the bartender thought that I was him, and he had a tab open, so I just kept buying shots on his tab.
Oh, man.
I ended up buying like $80 worth of Grey Goose shots and just pounding them. And then, like, literally, I was telling my buddy, I was like, oh, when you're out here partying, you just got to go up to a girl and grab them, man. There's no rules out here, right? And then literally just disappeared. They came looking for me. I was out on the balcony with some girl I just met that night making out. And they was like, so we went back to this girl's house. We got to her house, found out she lived in like a dorm house. There was like a bunch of other girls there. So I'm like telling my buddies, I'm like, yo, just, I'm like, the one roommate was up and she was a grenade. And I'm like, dude, just take this from me so I can go and get laid and then we'll leave. Well, they couldn't do that because then 5 minutes later, this girl busts in the room. She's like, that's my fucking bed. Get the fuck out.
Oh my god.
So I'm walking out of this girl's house, putting my clothes back on, basically. My buddies are already down the street, halfway down the street. I finally catch up to him, and my buddy's fucking carrying a party tray of pizza. And I'm like, where the fuck did you get that from? He's like, oh, I stole it from her kitchen. And then my other buddy's like, oh, yeah, I stole this too. Pulls out her fucking bong. It was wild. it
Yeah,
was a wild
I don't
night.
miss like that era of my
Yeah, it was
life.
crazy.
Like the like right post college like bachelor life.
It was crazy.
If you met me during that time, I apologize.
Yeah, it was crazy out there.
Like,
Did you ever go to Club Diablo? Remember
I
that
don't
place?
think so. No,
It was like this club where they had like a giant like devil hanging
No,
from the
no.
ceiling of it. But like specifically like because you brought up New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
I remember one of the old bands used to play and we played there New Year's Eve. Played to nobody because we played at like 9:00,
Yeah.
something like that. As soon as 11:30 rolls over, place is packed out. Trying to get all of our stuff. This is the only other experience I really have over there. As we're trying to roll all of our stuff out, we walk out. We notice every single car has been egged. Right? Our van's egged. Everything's covered. Like, we're talking dozens and dozens. So we start taking all of our gear out, and I hear
Oh, no.
paintballs.
Oh, no.
I get shot in the head with a paintball.
Oh.
And I said, this is the last time I'm playing Buffalo for whatever reason, anywhere near New Year's Eve.
Yeah, they get fucked.
Gee,
They
I
get
think
wild
you
out
told
there.
that story on the bus He
Did
told
we?
us. Yeah,
I don't know.
I think
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they get fucking wild. They don't got no rules out there, man.
You can get to
Chippewa.
a fight just by looking at somebody.
Yeah, they get wild out there.
that's why I will never go to a country concert.
Yeah, they get wild. Those fucking things.
Yo, the country concerts
They
are
get
wild.
wild.
Yo, we literally just talked about this.
Yeah, they
like-
get wild. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Especially around here, man. These people, they're just looking for a reason to fight. So
dude.
Oh, you looked at my girl the wrong way? Fight.
yeah, they just need a reason to fight.
So I will say, funny enough, Connecticut, there's like a giant ass fight during Simple Plan. Like, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is fighting the Simple Plan? Like,
Literally.
Can you
who's
imagine
like,
getting your ass beat to like
I-
perfect?
yeah,
That would suck.
like, I mean, like, yeah, man, the pit and I'd do anything just got fucking wild, dude. Like,
What, they had a pit?
no, that's the joke, but.
I know we went. Was it
Yeah, we seen Simple Plan in like 2019 at Rapids. Best fucking show of my life.
it was
Best show of
because
my
I broke the cardinal rule going to a concert, going to the bathroom. And
Yeah,
when-
you fucking left me. I was by myself in the
Then
middle of
again-
the crowd.
then Pierce, is it Pearson?
Pierre.
Pierre.
Croissant?
Yeah, I'm trying to not say French.
Well, we're never gonna
You
Simple
missed
Plan,
Pierre
no
and
offense.
croissant.
Pierre. Pierre. Like. Oh, my bad.
He like walked right over to the standing on the bar, right?
Yeah, he was at that show.
I was at that
Dude,
show.
I
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I
Yo,
love that
I dapped him up. I was trying to get like a video, and it was like, I hit your fucking wrong button.
I've got video of that. I'll send it to you.
Oh boy.
I was at the bar. He's at the bar. I was like,
Sandstorm the plug, dude.
It's not just in there.
Coming through. Yeah, it was a great fucking night, dude. That was awesome. We made it into a music video that night, me and Chop.
for the band
That
Story
one band?
Untold.
Yeah, they shot a
Oh,
music
I
video.
forgot
there
that. I
night.
forgot about those guys.
No, they're
Yeah,
still.
me too.
That's weird. They're still around now, and his name's like Jackie or
Yannick.
Janik.
Yannick.
Oh, that's his name. See, I'm not.
It's all right,
See,
Paul.
Nate. I'm not.
You're
good
not good with names.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
good with
okay.
names. I'm
It's
good
closer
with
than
faces.
croissant.
Yeah.
I think you calling that ruined our chances of ever meeting them now. So.
I bet we could
They're gonna watch us and be like, "Yeah, fuck those guys.
like, oh,
We're
fuck.
never meeting them."
Yo, hey, if you did watch our YouTube videos earlier in this year, I went after Deion Sanders for a couple times. Wonder his punk
He just
ass
like
kid.
he has personal vendettas against the
People.
most random people.
Deion Sanders is a pretty random one.
No, we're talking about his
Oh,
house.
it's because of his kid.
Yeah, it's because
That's
of
why
his
he's
kid.
going after him.
Oh, okay.
Not really went after him. I went after fathead Charles Barkley for one time.
Our chances of meeting pretty much any celebrity are probably ruined if they ever watch this. So,
Or that'd be good. We have a beef with Charles Barkley.
I mean, at least we'll never beef with you guys. You know, that's
You
a
can beef
plus.
with Sandstorm. It's okay.
No, Sandstorm's cool.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Sandstorm's
If you
the
wanted to
man.
beef with me, you could beef with me.
So,
No guy.
Just how kind you.
so Scott,
Guy.
Scott and Heather, I'm sorry if you're watching this, but so my dude Sandstorm got wasted on the way back from
Wait,
Nashville.
who's Scott and Heather?
Oh, my parents, my mom and dad.
the cop.
The cop.
The cop.
Hey,
Oh,
guys.
The cop. Yeah.
Is you really a cop?
He's not a cop. It's,
Anyway, Sandstorm got absolutely smashed. Actually, he wasn't smashed. He was high. He ate an edible, which, ironically, like we're actually like a pretty well behaved band. I don't know why Sandstorm was influenced to do this, but
it was fish.
some of the company that we keep isn't as necessarily as straight laced as we are. But anyway, so my dude got freaking ripped, right? And starts throwing up at a gas station in Ohio
Oh, that's the best.
at 1 a.m.
That's the best.
And then we put him in the front seat so that if he throws up, like he throws up out the window,
Yeah.
bro, dude just starts ripping karaoke to like dad rock. Flawless, dude. Does not miss a single note.
Let's
And
go.
like super complicated songs, like didn't miss a note in like Don't Stop Believing.
Let's
Didn't
go.
miss a note in like like dude, like
let's go.
Wow.
he's
That's
just
perfect.
he's also like
Wait, he did the girls part in Don't Stop Believing?
Yeah.
I'm just a small. No, I don't know what the hell the
I'm
rest of the
just a
line.
small town girl. You mean the
Maybe
intro?
just
yeah.
stop talking for a while.
Yo, this is my dog though. We like it. Like that's my dog. Don't worry. Like I feel you, bro.
Is there video of this?
Yeah.
He
I
took
took
video
I
of
took some
it.
video. of
So
it.
so there was a pattern going on. He's kept on pressing record on his phone, singing, passing out, waking up, singing again. But like it was ridiculous how flawless it was. Like we were
Yeah.
all just like looking at each other like
That's funny.
dude. Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
It actually was awesome for me. I was driving and with him screaming, singing, it was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and he's just screaming, 3 days grace right at me. It was perfect. It was the best way to stay awake.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised he grabbed your shirt. He was like,
My throat felt amazing the next day.
That's great, dude.
It was
That's
really
all-
good.
That's the stories I want to hear, man.
Did we
Those
have
are
any
the
other
good
crazy
stories.
stories on this tour? Yeah, Than almost fought a bouncer.
Hell yeah.
Wait,
It
I
was a
wanna hear-
collaborative effort between Paul and I. It was the rhythm section of the band. I don't know. I feel like I have to give that dude benefit of the doubt because he probably is so used to dealing with just like drunk 20-year-olds that he kind of typecast us into that same group. But it's like,
he's used to dealing with like you said, the
Bachelorette
underagers that are
parties
probably out
and-
there, the people that are 45 because they have nothing else.
divorce party.
But like we were I mean, what, it was probably 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, it was pretty
It
late.
was pretty late. Like, it was
Post Nate hours. We'll put it
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
it was pretty late.
Let me
and,
guess. You guys do all this stuff when Nate's sleeping in the trailer or in the hotel room.
So like I'm like normally, believe it or not, like I'm pretty like I don't want to say I'm the dad, but like I don't
You're the
party,
dad.
like I don't go out. Like
You-
I'm very much like I'm gonna go back to the hotel and sleep
And that's why he's Reese.
Reese.
Cool Runnings.
We're back to the Cool Runnings movie.
You're Senka. He's Reese.
DeReese.
Reese. Paul is Junior. And Dad.
Fan.
Dan.
Are me and Stan the only ones in the band that actually get this reference?
No, I have no idea. What
Yeah,
the hell
I
he's
have-
talking about.
No.
And
Feel
Dan
the
is,
rhythm, feel the rhyme.
Feel the Rhyme is Cool Run Time. Buster Rhyme. Yeah, just
Like John Candy.
Yeah, John Candy.
Does that make you John Candy?
Yeah, because I'm
Alright,
referencing
cool.
it. All right.
Nonetheless, I'm like probably like in the aspect of like I'm probably the most boring person in the band, like party wise.
Oh yeah,
Party.
I wouldn't say
party.
No.
But-
Regardless if you don't drink or anything,
Right.
it's still pretty fun.
But I don't even like go out.
Yeah.
But you did that when you were on the other band, Set My Friends on Fire.
I was never really a partier.
It was.
Dude, your party is going to Duff's, man. That's your
My
thing.
party is going.
That's your
to
whole
Duff,
thing.
Dude, don't
Yeah.
even fucking open
That's
up
like
that
your
door
whole
right now.
personality. Duff's right there.
We're gonna have the debate today,
Are we gonna have what debate?
the chicken wing debate.
Yes, let's have a chicken
Wait.
wing debate.
Wait, where was the new place we found, dude? The place next to the rec room, Tap House.
Oh yeah, those
yeah,
wings
they
are
got
real
some
good.
great
Yo,
wings.
shout out
Shout
to
out
Tap
to
House.
Tap
Great
Yo,
wings.
If you want great wings, and you're here in Niagara Falls, you got to go to Judy's.
Oh,
Yeah, Judy's got great.
Judy's.
Military
Yo.
across.
I love you guys to death. I ain't trusting shit in Niagara Falls.
But Judy's is a real good
Rich
place.
Town, Judy's.
Elmo's is pretty good. You guys ever heard of Elmo's?
Elmo. Oh, me Elmo? No, Elmo. Tell me the Elmo or something else.
Shout out Elmo's.
See, people in the falls would like to get our wings with the side of maybe getting stabbed.
Wait, are you guys from here?
Yeah.
Okay, my
I'm
bad.
really like 5
Shit.
minutes away from here.
Sorry,
Literally
my
like 5
bad.
minutes away.
I fuck with y'all.
That's
It's all good.
We're used to it.
Damn, that's
The
crazy.
degenerates. We're used
Did they
to it.
ever catch that serial killer from here?
No, actually,
No.
he's still on
Damn,
the
that's
loose. Kinda.
fucking crazy.
It was weird. He a couple years ago he chopped up a lady. Then a year later,
Then he ate her.
he
kidding,
did the
no, he
same.
didn't.
He did the same thing.
It's actually me.
It is. It's Yoder.
you know my boy Sketchy Chris?
We knew it.
Our merch guy, Sketchy Chris, might be a serial killer.
But
Oh,
like
is that
the
guy who
nicest
sold me my
one.
hoodie.
But the nicest one.
He'd like feed you a meal
Yo.
before.
He's like
Right.
Dexter's.
so funny
Give you your
story.
Chianti.
Sandstorm, I feel like I'm just picking on you, but this is really fucking.
He is
funny.
great content.
This is really funny. So like we're in Buc-ee's the night after, or the day after we played
Buc-ee's.
Nashville. Like we're like 2 hours away from where we just played, right? So, couple girls come up to Sandstorm. It doesn't happen to us often because we're like a smaller band, but it's like, yo, are you in Losers Club? And he's like, yeah. He's like, she's like, we saw you guys last night. I just need to let you know, with your tie, you look like Ted Bundy. Like not like yo fucking sick set. Like oh you guys were great. Like Yo, I gotta let you know you look like Ted Bundy.
The minute that happened, I turned to our sound guy. I'm like, we need to change our stage outfits immediately.
Wait, before you continue, who picked the the boss man? I don't.
Pick the what?
The shirts and ties.
I don't.
I
mind.
like it. I think
I
it's
like
cool.
how you're because you're the front man. You got the black shirt, white.
So that was actually Paul's idea. So
Wait,
Nice
Paul,
idea, that's cool.
you're taking you give it. Hey Nate. By the way, let's just go on like Einstein's Tale and have a suit on.
Yeah. Well, no. So the black shirt was my idea because we were gonna do all white, and I was like, when you're looking at it like from like a stage perspective, from a fan's perspective, like the front man should always kind of be something a little bit different. It stands out.
Yeah, I think
And
it's
it looks good in
badass.
black.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I like it.
yeah, I mean, so like we kind of wanted to do something. This is actually still like a topic that we talk about a lot. So, Chuck has really taken us under his wing, and he really liked our aesthetic, like from the beginning, like with the astronaut and the well dressed side, like the formal side of it. But when we became like a full unit, more than just Andy and I, we started talking more about like, yo, do we want to do it casual, or like do we want to look like, just normal dudes, or do we want to keep the brand going? And we had a discussion about it, and we were like, we were actually pretty close to going back to just like casual clothes, but we decided to kind of do the same thing that we were doing, but kind of spin it a little bit, like take a little bit of a different approach on it. And that's when Paul suggested like, yo, why don't you wear like a different color shirt, or like wear reverse? And like we were literally just going over this like 2 days ago. We were looking at stuff to do for the new photos, and it's like, you look at a band like, this is such a bad example. I can't believe I'm admitting this in public, but like we were looking at like photos of like the Click 5, like the Click 5.
Click 5.
The Click 5.
What a
like,
throwback.
They all wear the exact same thing, and it doesn't really fit. So we want to do the formal thing, but we don't want to do it exactly as is. Like,
You guys should all go
like-
bowl cuts just like they did too.
Bull-
That'd be so.
yeah, I
bowl
don't.
cut there, that was
I don't know
badass.
about the bowl cuts.
That was fire, I think, dude. I think bowl cuts should make a comeback.
Yeah,
How about you get the bowl cut?
I will, dude, right now.
I think all of us are pretty sensitive about our hairlines, besides this guy, because he has like the most fluorescent.
Dude,
like,
like
dude, look at.
Like, does your
this,
hair
dude.
ever move? It was exactly like that the last time I seen you.
it's just perpetually in this state.
I wish I had that.
Dude, the nicest flow, like the nicest luscious locks.
Beautiful, dude.
I mean, Than, you got pretty nice hair. Come on,
not
let's see
bad.
it. Let's see it. Than,
Oh, yeah.
Than's got pretty nice hair.
It's not bad.
That's the first time I seen one with Violet's hat on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I
See,
wear a
like
hat all
I'm
the
able to
time.
hide it a little bit, but my hairline is pretty receded.
The reason behind Sandstorms though is you need to see his routine in the morning after taking a shower.
Oh, you got a real long
Oh yeah,
routine.
it's a
the
long
the
routine.
shower
Because he
alone-
goes,
the shower alone's 20 minutes. The hair routine and beard routine's another hour.
Do you got like
That's
a
pretty
brush that's
accurate.
made out of like whale bones, and you like brush it 100 times on each side?
Oh man, I wish.
He's like the most calculated person I know.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Like we were cleaning out the van the other day, and like, no, it wasn't Than. Who was it? Somebody went into the front, not the front passenger seat, but the first bench. And it's like, yo, who the frick is putting these spoons in these bags and leaving them covered in food? I'm like, yo, like literally, there's no way that he can argue that he left it dirty, because he's the only person in the band, in the van, in the crew, that puts spoons in bags. So
Hey man.
everything is calculated with Sandstorm. But that's
Yeah.
also why he's one of like the most intelligent people, and I gotta give him a lot of love for the fact that we aren't the most like technologically inclined people on like how like sound and in-ears and everything works. And Aiden wasn't super up to date with that, but the way that he took the initiative to learn everything over the last 6 months, like, I mean, he is 100% the reason why our playback is the way that it is, and why we're able to be as tight as we are live is because of all the software and shit, that everything, the art that you've mastered is you definitely deserve your flowers on that.
Hell yeah, let's
I
hear it
give
for
you a lot of
Sandstorm.
shit. I give you a lot of shit, but Sandstorm, you are a huge reason of why we sound so good.
Yo, to be honest, I thought Sandstorm was like your guy, like your guys' guitar tech. Like he was out there just okay.
You
Like,
literally saw us live.
no. When
No,
I
he means like before you guys.
Oh,
yeah, when we-
before.
like,
Yeah.
like when he's all
He was in the hoodie, so it was.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the hoodie.
Oh yeah,
so
and I was like sitting back there doing string changes, doing everything
I
that
was like,
show.
oh,
So
Nate has
So,
a connection for
like, I'm like with that shit, and I feel like you're more anal than I am. You're a bit more anal than I am, but you and I are pretty close. I'm like, yo, I don't give a fuck. Just hand me a fucking guitar and if it has 6 strings on it, I'm just gonna play.
Oh yeah.
Like I am way too like laid back on like I don't give a shit how like the guitar looks, how it feels. Like people all the time will be like, "Is that a maple or a rosewood?" I'm like, I don't fucking know. like is that made in Mexico or America? I'm like, I don't give a shit. Like
it got 6
I'm
strings?
legit. Like I mean, even like most of Dropout was recorded on like $150 guitar that I got from like Guitar Center, like on a Squire. But and it's crazy because like we have nice equipment, but that's just it's a blessing and a curse to be that way. Like I'm super thankful that I'm as not worried about shit as I am, but like it definitely does play a fault in a little bit. Like you know, like we got to the first show of this tour, or it was the last show of this tour. I'm like, I like on stage like 20 minutes before we go on, I'm like, I just figured out like I don't have a wireless pack tonight. So like I said, I've never been that guy. So Sandstorm's definitely stepped it up big, and like even like before the tour, everybody's like, "Yo, what wirelesses are you using?" I'm like, I want to fucking figure that out like the day of. So
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I just wanted to say too, man. Obviously, you know, you guys could say you're not that big of a band, but obviously for us, you know, you're fucking huge. So like when we got to meet everybody else on the tour bus, everybody was just like super fucking cool and like inviting them. I'm like, dude, I kept telling the guys, I'm like, this is the best fucking night of my life, dude.
It was.
Like we just got to sit on a tour bus and these guys weren't assholes. They're all fucking cool. All, you know what I mean? Like you guys are just super fucking nice.
Except for
dude.
that
It's sick.
dickhead bouncer.
Yeah, that guy was kind of a dick, but he's
he
alright.
didn't roll with us, but
Yeah.
you know, you're judged by the company that you keep, and one of the things that I really wanted to do with this band was make it like an open collective that like people related with and felt the message. You know, self-admittedly, in the past bands that I've been in, I haven't always run things the best way, or haven't always been the best bandmate, and you know, it's cost me some really good friendships and whatnot over the years. But part of growing up is, you know, learning from your mistakes and whatnot. So like this time around, like I really wanted to make it a open collective, everybody have equal say. And you know, one of my faults is like I'm very like stuck in my ways, and that's been my biggest thing about this band is like get unstuck in my ways and whatnot. But there's a few things that are never going to change. Like I'll never be able to tell you what kind of guitar I play or whatnot. Or I'm also have like a weird thing for like super weird tunings. Like we brought a guitar tech on this tour that's like, holy shit, what the fuck are you doing? like why is this tuned this way? Like we tune both guitars. Like both of our guitars are in 2 separate tunings, and it drives people fucking insane. But you know, as far as like the crazy thing about like the Losers Club crew is like we didn't even really know a lot of the people like before this. Like our merch guy, Sketchy Chris, like, I have no idea where this dude came from. Like he just like showed up on our bus in Rochester, and I was like, cool, like I guess you're rolling with. And like Losers Club means everything to that kid. Like you know, that's you know, he's really taking it in as his family. And you know, like even our sound guy Zach, like, you know, him and I butted heads over some stuff, but like we butted heads because he's so goddamn passionate about our band, which is like so sick to see. Like people give a shit on that level about something that isn't even really theirs, but they're that like they feel like it's theirs, and that's what we want it to be. And you know, we kind of have an open door policy really right now at this point that you know, like we never told anybody like, hey, you can't come with us, and that's why we rolled like 13 deep these shows. But
So
you
I
know,
bet that van
it's-
was like all packed.
It's so crazy to see like. It's a really good reminder that there's a lot of good people left in the world. These were all strangers beforehand, and you know, like I said, like, got to give a shout out to everyone: Owl City, Scooby, Sketchy Chris, Zach, Alan. Who am I missing?
That kid from
Dave.
no, the one kid from Missouri. It came all the way up to Buffalo to see you guys.
Oh, that yeah.
that guy.
Shout out Matt Gardner. Shout out Matt Gardner.
Yo, you gave that square away to him, didn't
I
you?
did give away that
Yeah,
squad.
That one that you recorded
Yeah.
drama with.
But
Badass.
but you know, seeing what this band means to people and whatnot, like, it's crazy and it's unconventional. And the fact of, like I said, like, we just showed up on a support tour with 13 people. Like, I don't even think Guar shows up with 13 people. But you know, like, seeing how much people have like taken it as their own, and seeing how much they care about this band and care about our success and celebrate the success, like, it's I can't put into words how cool that is. And like I said, like, keeping the environment cool and friendly and open, and like, you know, all of us have gone through our fair share of shit. Honestly, all of us are still going through our fair share of shit. But to be able to get away for weekends and shit, and you know, like, it's just crazy when everybody gets back in the van. It's just like the vibe is just there. Like, it's just like shit. Like, we're a family, and you know, anybody's welcome to join the family that needs it. But you know, like, it's just, it's so crazy to see it. Everybody has taken it in as their own and taken, like, fucking makes me emotional, to be honest with you. Like, it's so cool to see. But you know, that's what Andy and I really wanted to do from the beginning. And once again, I got to give a shout out to Andy. He was a big part in building Losers Club to where it is. But you know, moving forward, like, I think we got our niche, and we hope that the songs relate to people, or they get you through the shit that we've gone through, or different stuff. And you know, like you brought up that kid Matt, like, dude, that was fucking insane. Like, Matt dropped everything, drained his savings to come out and watch us play 2 shows. Like, I mean, like, that, I mean, like, that still blows my fucking mind. And like, you know, being the people that we met on this tour and whatnot, like, it definitely, there's definitely something here, and we're excited to see where it goes, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, from like your standpoint, personally, it's got to be cool to watch, you know, these people come out of the woodwork and like invest in you and invest in what you guys are doing here. I'm sure that's got to feel fucking amazing,
dude. Like, that feels amazing. But like, Buffalo, like, when we played Buffalo, like, starting to see people like sing lyrics that I don't know, like, see like people that I don't know like singing our lyrics and stuff. Like,
yeah.
I mean, even Rochester, like, we closed with "Fucks with Your Head," and like, we were all super hesitant to play it. Like, dude, when we played it, like, the whole place just like erupted, and we were like, yo, like, what, like
I fucking love that.
people
song.
actually like know these things and know these lyrics. And like, the song that we realized went over the best on this last tour was "Still Sucks."
Oh, I fucking
And
love that song.
we feel like, you know, that's probably the only song from the last album that's gonna make it to the new album. But like, you know, playing that live, and it just, the shit still sucks but never felt better. Like, you feel like when people were singing it back to us, it's like you felt it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, you know, it's, man, like I said, the last 2 weeks have been a fucking blur.
Oh,
Like,
I
it's
imagine,
just,
dude, I can imagine.
but we're all super excited, and yeah, man, I feel like I've talked a lot. I want to let these guys talk a little bit, but yeah.
Now, Nate, you're the leader of the Losers Club. He's a front man.
Losers Club is, there's no leader. There's 5 people. There's 4 of them that are here.
That's what we're like. Except he's not a leader.
Free Andy.
You know,
Free
we
Andy. Yeah.
Free Andy.
Free Andy.
And actually, there's not even just 5 people in the Losers Club. Like I said, everybody that was on that bus, Matt, I mean, everybody that's felt this the way that they have, like, it's a collective, and we want to keep it that way. And you know, we never want anybody to feel excluded from the Losers Club.
So before you go on, like, you have your set list. How you know what song you guys gonna play next?
I'm gonna let this guy answer that.
So for me, I have the backing tracks all like set up in a way so that one will be there after the next, so it'll be ready.
In your piece, like, okay, this is the next song.
I wish that would be great, but it's just locked and loaded, ready to go. Sometimes we'll have it like written down on a piece of paper, and then Nate will go and say, "This next song is Fool's Gold," and I'm like, "No, wait, it's supposed to be like this song." And so then I'll have to like quickly move the thing. But
the thing that sucks about that is you have to know what songs we're playing in advance. Like, I remember the last night, Aiden's like, "Well, you told me we were playing these songs earlier." And I was like,
Well, it's not happening.
That's cool though.
So who starts? The drummer starts it off with the cadence, or
you want to talk about how it works?
So, it's actually really nice because a lot of the songs start off with some sort of backing track or something. I have my in-ears that have a click in the left ear and the backing track in the right. So, pretty much the whole entire set, I'm just hearing think, 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 think. I hear it when I fall asleep at night. It's pretty solid. But yeah, it's cool. So the other band I'm in, we're like an instrumental kind of jam band, more free flowing, and like the structure with this band and having that click in my ear, it really does put into perspective how tight it makes you live. Like, it's a completely different avenue, and they're both great in their own ways. But
Make sure you plug your band, by the way.
yeah.
yeah, what is this, Mr. Ben? Or
The other band's name is Thurlow, THURLOW, with a period after it.
Fuck
so
yeah.
make sure that period's important.
hey, you guys should come up to Buffalo, because Buffalo Niagara Falls do some bar gigs.
They're the Buffalo Bills, like, #1 band.
Hell yeah.
Josh Allen loves us. He
about to
calls
meet-
me all the time. He's like, "Yo, when's Thurlow's next show?" I'm like, bro.
I'm about to meet Josh Allen, man. I applied to be the new Billy the Buffalo, so
Oh, I saw that actually.
Dude, that's sick.
yeah, pretty hyped.
75 bones an hour.
I don't even care about that. I just want to be there. That'd be sick.
That's
I want to
good
meet
rate.
Josh Allen.
It's got to be a tough job.
Oh, I'm sure
It's
it
gotta
is.
be a tough
I'm sure
job.
it is.
Also, like, you know, like going to like kids' hospitals and shit. I mean, I couldn't do that. Like, I couldn't
brutal.
do that shit, dude. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
just let me meet Josh Allen. I'll be good.
Hey, you be in your helmet, you be in your mascot helmet, and you see a kid dying,
What if
and
you,
tears
like-
coming down. You can't say that.
I want to know what happens if you like actually throw up in there. What do they do then? You know?
so I know, like, when NASCAR drivers throw up, like,
They just
kinda
keep
suffer
going?
through it.
Send it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's alright.
So how's you guys' team doing this year in the cup?
We're actually doing really well.
Yeah.
Like, we're like, yo, like, I keep on waiting for like an asteroid.
Yeah.
Comment.
I keep on waiting for a comet to hit the Earth.
Yeah.
Because life is going so freaking good, dude. Like, the band's going great. Business is going great. I just bought a fucking house. Like, I don't
Oh,
like,
man.
keep on waiting for something to happen. But,
Good shit happens to good people.
well, that means a lot, man. That means a lot. But
I think you guys deserve mine. Obviously, you know, we're a little biased, but I mean, seeing you guys live was fucking sick, dude. And like you said, I don't even really like going out to concerts and shit, but I'd go to a concert of yours every fucking day of the week, dude.
Yeah,
that
I had
means
so much fun.
I saw the date for the red suit jumper
red jumpsuit.
red jumpsuit
It's okay,
apparatus.
you got a little buddy.
Hey, shut up before I trickle you downhill. This is August 23rd. That's a Saturday, boys. That means it's a 4-hour trip.
Yo, come through.
I just went on a 3-hour trip to the Hall of Fame,
To where?
the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Columbus, right?
Canton.
Canton,
Ohio,
sorry,
yeah.
Canton.
I just went with my dad and my brother. It was awesome. I had a very questionable kielbasa outside of it. It felt very American. I was very excited.
We gotta talk about football for a second. Than's son is gonna be named Josh Allen.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
News to me, but I'm for it.
You'd be like, oh, tell your wife or your girlfriend or
Yeah, wife.
yeah, the wife's like, hey, by the way, honey, if you listen to this episode of us,
Tell her it's on the episode now. Now it has to happen.
Yeah, I'll say
It's already set
skip
in stone.
through to 33. 5 minutes or whatever.
I mean, the
55
reason
minutes?
it's going to happen is because if you look at the pictures, his wife's putting him through a table. I mean, I don't think she'd have any objections.
Got you.
Yeah, when we got married, when they introduced us, she choke slammed me through a table. And
Dude,
it was a good time.
you are living the American dream.
Dude, had to do it.
Dude, I've never been more jealous of a man in my life than I am right now, dude. I might just get choked through a table right now and just say fuck it.
Dude, I don't know. That wood looks pretty solid.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it.
Hey, Paul, I got a question
Studio
for you.
owners over here looking like, no, he's fucking not.
Paul, to be honest, I can never hear the bass when I'm listening to these music. Like all the heavy metal bands I listen to, I don't really hear the bass.
The bass in the mix,
Like yeah, like the
like
bass
for the
is like
recording.
it's too not too bland, but
Well,
just
we fixed that for these upcoming releases. We added a little sauce called Buttery Paul. New bass tone coming forward.
He's yo. I'm gonna sell his bass tone because it is the best bass tone on earth.
I'm hyped, dude.
but like of course I'm not comparing you to Flea, but I could hear sometimes I can hear Flea's bass.
A lot of times it just kind of has to do with like the mixing engineer and how they go through and balance things and how it's played. We've got new stuff in the works that I think a lot of it's a little bit more focused. So I'm excited for you to hear it. And if you still can't hear it, let me know because that's how I can yell at our producer.
No, but there's sometimes when I go to these shows, I go to the front row. I think it's either the drums or the bass. You just hear that.
It's a wall. Yeah, it's a wall.
It's like right there at the speaker. Just one, I'm not hearing it out and all. I think it's either. I think for that moment I can hear the bass just come hit me in the chest. Like, wow, that's kind of cool.
That's the beauty of live shows, though. Like to be able to like feel the kick drum or like feel the bass. Like that's what was so cool about playing like some of these giant venues. Is like you can't put that sound in a small venue or in a set of headphones or whatnot. Like that sound is you have to have the right sound system in the right room for it for sure. So
It's pretty cool. Anything you guys could tease us about the new stuff you got coming?
New
Anything
album
you wanna-
or
Yeah, anything you want to tease or
you want to tease
wanna
it?
keep it all
fans?
secret?
I've given up producing, and we go to an actual producer now. I haven't actually given up producing, but we've been going to. So, real quick, I gotta just give a shout out the homie Don Rohr. Don Rohr is the reason why our band has done what we've done and accomplished what we've accomplished and whatnot. But Don put me down with Nick Bailey, and I mean just in every aspect of life. This guy's just taken me under his wing, and it's just not only been a dot connector, but it's been a really, really good friend to us, and genuinely just wants the best for us. So he put us down with his homie Nick Bailey, who's like one of the best writers in the game right now. Like if you look at Nick Bailey's credits, like you're just like, shit, this guy's writing everybody. So Nick put us down with his producer, Andy K. I can't pronounce his last name, Klapovich, but he does like Klapovich. he does like all of Magnolia Park stuff. He does.
Okay.
That's your favorite band right there, Cheetah.
He does. Who else does he do?
Oh, Magnolia
408.
Park? Not anymore. I don't like them.
Yo, that got hard now.
TX. He did all the new TX2 record. He's
dude,
done
I
a
saw
lot
TX2.
of like he's a real ass producer with like real credits, and Nick got us in with him, and like I'm really, once again, like I said, like trying to get like out of like being stuck in my ways. Like I worked with the same producer since I was 15 on pretty much everything. Shout out Rob Freeman, great guy, and great producer. But things run their course after a while, right?
Yeah.
And like I feel like Rob and I kind of reached our, for lack of better term, climax of working together, and it was just time to kind of do something different. And we went and recorded 2 songs with Andy, and we got the mixed back on one of them. Went and filmed the video for it, hoping to get this mixed back on the second one tonight, actually. But dude, we were fucking blown away by like hearing it back. Like shit, like we sound like a real band that's not recorded in my mom's basement. But we're gonna finish the record with them and do. We're also gonna be working with Zach and Ken, who are two producers out of Atlanta who have worked together. They've done some of your favorite albums. They did Mayday Parade, Lesson in Romantics. They did Cartel Chroma, like. So between those two, like our next record is gonna sound like an actual record and not sound like it was recorded.
I'm excited, man.
But
Sound like a recording in the bathroom downstairs. Like, hey, Bob, got quiet.
so
down.
so funny enough, like some of the demos for this album were recorded in an airport bathroom.
Hell yeah.
He'd be like, oh man, this is just perfect time. I'm gonna tell people I'm gonna take a Mile High dump. I'm like, ooh. I'm recording that. That's good.
Just keep going.
You said you did it.
Might need subtitles here.
Dude, I think we need to put that one as a song name though. Mile High Dump.
Mile High Dump.
Oh, what's
Yo,
the
the song that doesn't make it is gonna be called Mile High Dump.
song? Hey, there you go.
Bonus
But-
track.
But we're sitting on what we feel like are some of like the best songs that we've ever written, and it's crazy. Like they keep on getting better and better. We feel like, and definitely there's gonna be songs that are. It's weird. There's gonna be songs that are more like face value, like more just like I don't want to say pop or rock, but like there's gonna be face value songs, and then there's gonna be shit that cuts like really, really deep, like way deeper than Dropout did. Which I think it's gonna be a good balance. Really worked on the lyrics for this one like pretty heavily, and I think that there's gonna be songs that everybody can relate with for sure. But yeah, we're super excited about that. We were gonna call the album. Should I say it? Yeah. So we were gonna call the album "A Good Day for Bad News," but we decided yesterday not to call it that.
Or don't say it.
That's a great name.
Don't say the new one.
That'd be surprised.
I mean, you can't.
Well, you'd be surprised. It's pretty easy.
Was it Mile High Dump too?
No, it's gonna be called "Losers Club or Die."
Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
So,
I like that one. The Goonie reference right there. If anyone doesn't know that.
what?
See, Losers Club or Die.
Yeah.
Is Cheetah? What's the Goonies saying?
That's not the Goonies thing. Goonies never say die.
I thought it was, dude, be honest, I thought it was flowing with that in my head right there. We definitely
Next album, you should call it Tortoise Testicles. Just saying.
All right.
No,
We're
Mile
looking
High.
to work on
Great
that
name
one.
for.
No, next album,
album.
Mile High. No,
Stop trying to make Mile High Dump happen. It's not gonna happen. All right. Jeez.
I mean, it might happen.
Could be a shirt.
It's not off the table completely.
Don't give him any fuel, please.
Oh man, what Losers Club and
He'll
getting
never
Losers-
stop talking about. it for
Wait,
the rest
talking
of
about
his
Losers
life.
Club and getting Losers Club line merch with Mile High Dump. Put a dumpster on there, but we'll have wings.
Okay.
It's okay, little buddy. You tried.
I'm saying, how long will that be? He's like, hey, what's this shirt right here? It's just a dumpster in a plane flying off.
No. The more you talk about it, the more it's losing its effect.
Yeah, that's just this
Should have just left it at the first one.
Yeah.
It's alright.
dumpster wings. I like that. Flying on a cloud.
It's alright. It happens. Calm down.
That guy Dave over here speaks. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
There you go. That happened just now. So that was fun. Yep. Yeah. I know you guys said you wanted to ask some questions and stuff, but unfortunately, we do have to begin to wrap it up a little bit.
We're all good.
Just because we got another group coming in after us, so I don't want to take anybody's time.
Of course,
from-
brother.
Oh, can you answer some of these fan questions that you guys posted on the interweb? Like,
I think we got to wrap up. I can answer like 2 real quick.
yeah, give us three songs, Rich. 3 songs. Are you good with 3 questions now?
3 questions. All right.
So, but you get that reference? It was the rec room. 2 more songs,
Yeah,
I
we
promise
get
you.
it.
Of course, I literally just lost service.
I know. I remember seeing one of the questions was, what band you guys would want to tour with, past or present?
Oh, Blink 182 for sure.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Oh my god, I would die.
It probably would have been some 41, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen.
Don't remind me. I'm sad still.
I feel like touring with All Time Low would be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
They're actually coming to Buffalo.
Yeah, with 4
Mayday
Strong
Parade.
and Mayday Parade. It's gonna be a sick
and
show.
the Paradox. Love
Mayday
those
Parade's
guys.
got to be up there, and like, but like, I really hate to sound cliche, but Simple Plan was definitely like.
Oh, dude, I can imagine. I would cry.
They're also like, they're like a different level big than a lot of these other bands are. Like, they're definitely bigger than like Mayday Parade or All Time Low probably rivals them now, but like they were just such a center staple in the era of bands and whatnot. So that was definitely really cool for sure.
No, you guys are better than me, man. Because if I met Chuck, I'd probably pass out. He was like my idol when I was a kid,
Dude,
I wanted to be a drummer because of Chuck, but then I realized I have no hand-eye coordination, so that dream failed very quickly.
he's the nicest.
But he was always
dude.
like my favorite. I was always like, yeah, I fucking love this guy, dude.
He's awesome.
And then when we were on the tour bus, when you were talking about it, you just like name dropping. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy just casually knows Chuck. What the fuck?
Dude, it's a shock to me too.
It's crazy.
But he's been so good to us and
That's awesome.
super appreciative of him.
Hey man, sometimes it's all it takes.
Man, I'm definitely
Rich is like our Chuck. He took us in, and now
Yeah,
he's
shout out
guiding us.
Rich.
Man,
dude.
Rich-
Shout out Rich.
He's guiding
Man,
us
Rich,
now,
I'm
dude.
definitely going to get one of the little fans for me when we go back over here. I'm already feeling the sweat. You don't want to see no chop sweat over here, man. Sandstorm, you surprised you ain't getting this chop sweat on you.
Oh my god! Don't scare them off. They're never gonna come back on pod again, ever.
Yeah, unfortunately my service isn't working. So
Well, I got
That's
I got,
what
I
we'll
got,
blame
I
you.
got pulled up for you guys. Here's a couple. What inspired the name from Joe Shock, John
John
Shock.
Shock.
He already had the thing on his phone ready to go. He
It was
waiting
from
for you to
It.
ask.
It was from the book It.
Hell yeah!
And we just felt like it
Losers
fit.
Club.
We just felt like it fit and something that we all identified with.
Thanks a lot. Now I gotta kill this fucking clown. My favorite movie lines ever.
And I'm not gonna say this person's name because I can't say the name. For each member, what's your favorite album you can listen to without skipping?
Dangerous Summer, Reach for the Sun.
Say Anything's is a real boy.
I'm gonna have to go Cartel's Chroma.
Modern Baseball's Holy Ghost.
Bangers.
How about you guys?
Oh fuck! I wasn't ready for that. Fuck. Maybe take off your pants and jacket.
Yeah,
That was like my go-to.
I
when
don't
was growing
understand
up.
why Story of a Lonely Guy wasn't their biggest song.
Dude, it's so good.
Dude.
That whole album bangs. Me and my buddy talk about that album all the time. Oh shit!
I just say anything Mayday Parade because I'm a big fan of them.
You can't ever just pick an answer.
No,
You're such
no,
a
no.
basic bitch.
That's not a basic answer because I could go with Solid Propel. They're on the rise. Fall in Reverse. Go with them. I think if I had to go with another pick, my pick, any Lil Wayne Carter album.
Represent. How about you, Yoder?
Yoder's old, so it's gonna be like some.
It's gonna be like In Excess or like Cheap Trick.
No, actually, Rush, Farewell to Kings.
Oh, that's old.
Yes.
Like you're like my dad old.
Nate, he's probably your dad's age.
Poor Yoder.
How old are you, Yoder?
55.
All right, you could be my dad. You could be my dad.
Whoa,
Yoder,
you got a kid?
I got 4.
Wow, good for you.
he might be aged out on the dad opportunity, but the other two of us.
Sensitive information.
All right, last question. Ask us the last question.
Man, let me get this up real quick. No, we were talking about that.
Thank you, Rich. By the way,
Yeah, shout out to Rich. He's the
shout
man.
out, Rich, man.
He's the man.
Man, this one is kind of stupid. Is it? No, it is. Cause
What if it's like his best friend that just asked you and you're saying his question's stupid now?
Yeah, if it's Paul's girlfriend that asked it, you're gonna be in hot water, dude.
Is Paul's girlfriend named Carissy?
Cassidy.
Cassidy?
Let's go.
Fucking piece of
hear it.
shit.
I knew it.
What is it?
Who in the crew is most likely to forget to grab Nate's guitar after the third song?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Fish.
All right, give us a real last question. I'm sorry, Rich.
He's used to it.
One more song, Rich. One more song, I'll tell you.
He's used to it.
Let me see. This guy says, Zachy B says,
Yeah. That's
what's your guys' favorite late night snack? I'm not gonna put Nate because it's unfair.
Jim's Steakout.
dude, banger.
Fire Cheetos, like the flaming hot.
Hell yeah. Another great answer.
I'm not above a like frozen pizza.
Hell yeah. That's my go-to.
Garbage plates.
I forgot Rochester's garbage place.
I gotta give a shout out to freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches.
Dude, they slap. They slap harder than you think they would.
They're so bad.
Dude, I just had one.
Ham and cheese sandwich.
Well, boys, we love you as family. Seriously,
Yeah,
thank you
man.
so much
Appreciate you guys being here.
for
It was
believing
awesome.
us from square one. And like I said, I love all of you guys, even Chop.
Yeah. There's love in the room.
But I'm super proud of you guys for
Thank
what
you.
you've done and
Appreciate
what
it.
you're building, and
It's all because of that guy over there.
super cool to see this set and whatnot. I didn't even have time to do my hair because I didn't know I was gonna be on camera.
It's all right.
But Rich, thank you for taking these guys under your wing. They're definitely a
Yeah,
great group
teaching
of
us the
guys,
ways,
and
man.
like I said, you guys were some of the first people that believed in us, and that's something we'll never forget. No matter how big this thing gets, or if we break up next week, like something
Oh,
we'll.
please don't.
Oh,
we're not gonna break up next week.
I'm about to say,
The week after.
But much love to y'all. Thank you for checking us out, and we're Losers Club. We'll see you guys next time.
man, that was the best outro. I don't have nothing else to say.
That was perfect. Perfect.